Hi everyone, and welcome to a very special look to my lovely bedroom. I only did this because I don't really have any room in my living room right now to make a video. This is a very special posting. I usually don't post a whole lot too soon, but I got a special piece of mail today, right here. Before I open this though, give you a little history behind it. I was married once, and my first wife and I, we got together really young. We had kids, so we were kids having kids, and we never really figured out what we wanted to do with our lives before we started having a life together. I wouldn't change anything for the world. I mean, I got two great kids, a boy and a girl, and I wouldn't give them up for anything. However, I think that we should have been a lot older before we decided to get together. That being said though, we did make the best of it, and unfortunately we grew apart. And that's just what happens, especially when you don't really know what you want. I mean, you hook up with somebody when you're young and you think, oh, this is the greatest thing in the world, and then 5-10 years down the line you find out that this isn't really the person you wanted to spend your life with. The love that my ex and I had disappeared long before our marriage ended, and we stayed together only because we had kids, and we both grew up in broken families, and we didn't want our kids to experience what it was like, you know, spending most of their time with mommy and seeing daddy only on the weekends, or 6 months with mommy and 6 months with daddy, or, you know, just whatever the parenting plan was that the courts came up with. We wanted our kids to grow up with both parents in the family. So she stayed around until my youngest, my son, finally graduated. Then 2 days after he graduated, she hopped a plane and flew halfway across the country to be with a guy that she had been having an online relationship with. I'm happy for her, you know. They got married. Unfortunately, she did. She passed away in 2020, not because of COVID. She was battling her own inner demons, and they finally got the best of her. So she ended up taking her life, and now my kids are without a mom, but they still have me around. Fast forward a bit, she found somebody who made her happy, and like I said, I'm happy for her. But I had decided that I wasn't going to find anybody. I got tired of it. I got tired of trying to be the best I could be, only to have my efforts shot down every time I turned around. And like I said, that's the problems I had with her family. That's an entirely different story, and for me it was a nightmare, but I'm not getting into that, because if my kids are watching this, I don't want to be the parent who badmouths the other side. I refuse to be that person. My opinions of my ex and her family are mine and mine alone. I will not share them with my kids, because I mean, that's part of their family too, but it's none of their business how I feel about them. But I didn't want to find anybody. And if I did find anybody, I wanted it to be just for companionship, to take away the edge that you get when you really want to have sex, basically. And at one point I started to think, okay, maybe I'll give it another shot. Maybe I will try. Maybe there's somebody out there. I wasn't holding my breath on it, because like I said, I wasn't expecting much. I went on a dating app, and I put a very, very simple message in my profile. Everybody who responded to my profile obviously did not read my profile at all, because they sent the messages not where I told them to send them, except for one person. And she sent me a message, and I took a look at it. Actually, when I received it, I kept going back to the message for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, thinking, should I or shouldn't I respond to this person? And I figured, okay, let's give it a shot. So, I responded back to her email, and we started talking. We went into different apps to talk, and finally we started talking on Messenger, and we've been talking ever since. We got to talking long before this date, okay? But on April 27th, my time, and I say that my time because she happens to be from the Philippines, where it's past the international date line, and when I responded to her, it was at night on my side, which is morning the next day for her. So on the 27th of April, my time, 28th of April, her time, I asked her to officially be my girlfriend. So from that point on, that became our anniversary. Before that, we were just talking as friends. At that point, we started to date. And it's been a long, hard journey. We've been planning on getting together. It was supposed to be in January of 2020, but things happened. I couldn't get a passport, and then COVID broke the scene, and everybody was shut down. Right now it's still, we can't see each other. We talk to each other every day, twice a day. We talk in my morning, which is her night, before she goes to bed, and her afternoon, which is my nighttime, before I go to bed. And we talk about everything. We talk about how her family is doing, about how my family is doing. We talk about things we've seen on the internet, things we did during the day. She was actually the one who suggested I start doing YouTubes. I'm not very comfortable in front of the camera, obviously, because you can see just in my mannerism, this is not me. I'm not comfortable doing this stuff, but it's something that she likes to do. And when we get together, we plan on doing things like this. So I'm trying to get more comfortable doing it. When we finally get together, this channel might be taken down because it's going to be merged with hers. I might keep it up. This is a personal, I don't know yet, but anyways, I applied again for my passport in July of 2020, and of course everything is shut down because of COVID. There's very, very, very minimal staffing at any government agency. Well, it finally came. I opened up my front door because I was going to go to the store, and this is laying by my door. Now, the state that I live in, we are well known for our rain, and it's been raining a lot, so this actually got really wet. I had to let it dry out before I opened it. And I told her that I wouldn't open it until I made a video of it. So here we go. Man, this thing is just so wet. It's so easy to open. And there's stuff on but here we go. I now have my passport. One major step is done. Now, all I need to do is get a plane, have her country open up, or find a different way in, but I now have the means to actually get to her. And once we get together, I can actually start our life together. This is something we've been planning for almost a year and a half. This coming April will be 2 years since we started dating. So it's been a long time planning, but I finally have my little book, and I'm ready to go. All I need to do is just pray that the airlines open up and her country opens up, and because once I get word that her country has opened and is taking travelers again, you better believe I'm grabbing all that stuff back there, all these books over here. They're going in my bags, and I'm out the door. I will be on the first plane I can get to be with her and to start a life where I'm actually with somebody who cares, somebody who makes me happy, somebody who makes me smile, somebody that I can laugh with and joke around with. But thanks for watching. Have a great day.